Well, I've been out walking, and I don't do that much talking these days. These days, these days I seem to think a lot about the things that I forgot to do for you, and all the times I had the chance to. And I had a lover. It's so hard to risk another these days, these days. Now if I seem to be afraid to live the life that I have made in song, well, it's just that I have been losing so long. Well, I'll keep on moving, Things are bound to be improving these days. One of these days. These days I sit on cornerstones and count the time in quarter tones to 10. My friend, don't confront me with my failure. I had not forgotten them. Live, it's Tuesday Hymns. Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Tuesday Live for yet another episode on Tuesday night. Thank you so much for joining us. I see we have Kathy from Elmira. Still waiting for a sunny day, aren't we here? Yeah, we haven't seen much sun. I briefly saw the sun a couple days ago, maybe 3 days ago now, briefly. And haven't seen much else other than cloud and some rain, a few snow flurries, a little bit of freezing drizzle this morning. But I see Chris here from St. Mary's too. Hi, Chris. And Ron from up in Cap. And Kathy from over in Waterloo or somewhere over there. But anyways, thanks everybody for tuning in tonight. Please feel free to hit the share button on this and share this to your timeline. Get some other folks here. Always nice to have a little bit of a crowd in here on Tuesday night. At least as many as I can fit in the room. As I mentioned last week, I only have so much space, but I would love to have you here. And I know a lot of folks this time of year. I know my dad always struggled with it. And I struggle with it a bit too, particularly after Christmas. I think it's, I don't know whether it's seasonal affective disorder, which is so aptly called SAD, but, you feel a little down after Christmas, a little bit of the kind of the post-holiday letdown, and of course the dark days and lack of sunlight contribute to it as well. And this year particularly, we don't have much snow around our parts, So it's not very wintry out there, and it's not really summery or springy either. So can only do so much. But we can certainly cheer ourselves up with music. And as far as that goes, I should point out a few of our past guests on the show have some things going on. I'll bring to your attention. If you follow me on Facebook, you see I usually post these things. But found out just last week, our good friend up in Kapuskasing, actually, Mark Desailly. And I'd love to see Mark perform live, but it's a long way to get up to Kapuskasing. But he's starting to live stream every Sunday at 8. He had a Nitty Gritty Dirt Band special this past Sunday that I'm sure you can go back and find and watch the recording. But I guess he's going to be live at 8, so you might want to check that out. You can search for Mark Desailly on Facebook or check out the Tuesday Live feed. You'll find him in there too. And also our good friends McTalla Road, the Celtic kind of folk band duo, are going to be at Nickelbrook Brewery in Burlington this Saturday from 3 to 5. And that's a great brewery and a great band, so that'd be fun as well. And half of McTalla Road, Bob McLean, also is hosting a Celtic Jam, or a session they call it, at the Scranton Dram in New Hamburg on Sunday, starting at 2 p.m. And there's lots of other stuff going on too. I usually post them on our Facebook page. I know the Stables, our friends over in the UK, are planning a tour later this earlier in a few months. So you might want to check that out if you're going to be traveling over in the UK. That'd be kind of fun to catch them live in the UK. And I thought for this episode tonight, we do some songs. I was looking for some January songs, and not a lot of January songs when you start looking for them. I played that January hymn last week by the Decemberists. I really liked that song. I kind of, I don't want to say I botched it. I improvised a bit more on it than I had anticipated I would. It's got a funky little rhythm, but I don't know. I might try it again tonight if I'm inspired. But we have a bunch of other. I did find some songs that make some January references, or at least maybe even have a reference to that, a little bit of melancholy we have this time of year. So, although I'm not going to try to bring you down either. We have kind of a bluesy gospel tune from our good friend over in Hamilton, the blues guitarist and singer Alfie Smith. I'm looking forward to that. And we also, our buddy down in Eastern Ontario, Stan McRae, has more of his great nature images. And of course, we have musical performances from the entire Tuesday Live Rec Room renowned cast. So stick around if you're just checking in with us, and love to see all the folks out there. Say hello if you haven't said hello in the comments. Always nice to say hello. Hey, Stan, there's Stan McRae there checking in. Good to see you, Stan. And if Susie's with you, hi, Susie, as well. And so I was thinking of doing looking for January songs, and I couldn't find it. I thought, well, maybe I should write one. So I wrote a song I tentatively called January Blue, and like a lot of my songs I kind of debut on the show, they're always, well, all my songs are really just works in progress. I kind of like to improvise a little bit every time I play them, make them each a little unique. And I don't record a lot of music other than on this show, so this is probably the only place you get to hear it. So it's really unique, and that you can say, geez, I heard that guy play that song live, and he never record it. I might record it someday, but it was called January Blue. Well, I always feel a little down in January, as the sun tries to wrestle the day away from night. And I wish the snow would stay, but the rain washes it all away. The rain can't wash away my January blue. Stopped making resolutions in January, oh, 'cause it takes everything I have to just keep moving on. I can't keep telling myself white lies, making up alibis, coloring everything January blue. Trying to make my way back home to you, shaking off this pointless point of view. I have to let go of everything that I hold on to, but I can't let go of you, January blue. January as the holidays fade away. A blue haze of darkness always comes my way. I try to fend it off, but it roots deep inside of me. I yearn for the sunshine to return and set me free. Trying to find my way back home to you, shaking off this pointless point of view. Just let go of everything that I hold on to, but I can't let go of you, January blue. No, I can't let go of you, January blue. Thanks, Ron. Strong Canadian songwriting. Thanks, Kathy. Thanks for the kind words. Appreciate it. Hey, Mary and John from out in Manitoba. Nelson, good to see you, Nelson. Hope everything's good with you down there in Eastern Ontario. And we're going to send it out to the Beatles tribute room and see what Cousin Willie has for us tonight. Well, hey, y'all. Willie here. Good to see you on this Tuesday Live Tuesday night. Second show of 2023. And, you know, I've been thinking about the new year and the theme of January hymns. And, well, I think that song that Rob did last week, I remember that song you did by the Decemberists. That's a band, I think they're out of Portland, Oregon. And I'm not sure you got it quite right. I think there's actually kind of a little more country version of that song, I think. It's an American song, so I think it's a little bit more of an American style song. So I'm going to give my interpretation of that January hymn, and I hope you like it. On a winter Sunday I go to clear away the snow, green the ground below. April and ocean away. Is this a better way to spend the day, keeping the winter at bay? What were the words I meant to say before you left, when I could see your breath lead where you were going to? Maybe I should just let it be, and maybe it'll all come back to me. Sing no January, oh. How I lived a childhood in snow, and all my teens in tow, stuffed in a strata clothes. Trail the winter's days after dark, wander in the gray memorial park, a fleeting beating of hearts. What were the words I meant to say before she left, when I could see her breath lead where she was going? Just let it be. Maybe it'll all come back to me. Sing oh January, oh January, oh. Well, thanks for that, Willie. Not sure if that's exactly how it goes, but that's an interesting version of that song, January Hymn. Appreciate that. And hello, Ann from Barrie. Thanks for checking in. Good to see you here with us tonight. And if you have any more snow up in Barrie than we do, we don't have many here, really. A couple little patches here and there. But anyways, if you get some, send it down this way. I think there's some coming. I saw something maybe later in the week we might get some snow. And Danny up on the Bruce, another snowy place. Probably not as snowy as it usually is, but anyways, I got this song actually. Chris, thanks for that information, Chris, about the that song. I always appreciate Chris popping in with information about some of the songs because I don't always deeply research them. But if you're interested, Chris often finds some information. And this is one actually that Chris requested before Christmas. We were doing that sort of winter show back in early December, I guess it was, maybe even late November, and Chris requested this song, and I didn't play it at that time because I thought it might be a good one to play in the new year, and it's called Gonna Make It Through This Year by the Great Lake Swimmers. If I'm not mistaken, I think, Chris, there's a distant relative of ours that is in the Great Lake Swimmers band, I think, if I'm not mistaken, the Canadian band too. I am 6 feet under snow, and I have nowhere to go. The ice is thick and my feet are clamped. I know how my cards are stacked. Find the heat over a bay, or the scraps in someone's plate. I guess I'll leave it up to fate. It's all I've got anyway. Gonna make it through to the other side of town, try my luck down over there, where I do my best to explain. Nobody understands a word I say. To be thankful for this year, but I guess you could say I'm down on my luck. I wonder where I will end up tonight. I wonder where I will get stuck. I'm gonna make it through get through this year. Gonna make it through. Gonna make it through. Second cousin used to be the drummer for Great Lake Swimmers. But anyways, thanks for that request, Chris. It's a great tune, and one I like a lot. I thought I'd slip in some of my own songs, because I often write sort of wintry, a lot of my songs actually probably written in the winter. So that's sort of when I'm spending most of my time with my guitar, at least back in the old days. Now I spend time with my guitar year round, which is fantastic. And but this is a song that's on the Speed River Valley. Where is it? Back over here. This over here. That CD, which is available now. Still available, actually. And it's, if you want a copy, let me know. Always happy to share them. And also you can download it from the website, so I can get you a downloadable copy if you're interested in listening to any of it. All original tunes from the Speed River Valley Mountain Boy days. And this is one of them, called Seeds of Love. Heartaches and teardrops, the crops in the fields are filling up the spaces in my life that you left. Snow in the laneway, the tightness of the fence are taking the time with you that I once spent. Hold off, big black rain cloud, let me finish this row. For the seeds of love that I've sown before have failed to grow. Snow beats a rhythm against the old barn steel door, but snow drifts can't cover up this pain that I feel. I wake up each morning in a cold and empty bed, while the sound of your laughter still echoes in my head. Hold off, big black rain cloud, let me finish this row. For the seeds of love that I've sown before have failed to grow. I turn on the radio, hoping for the news, 'cause the music that's playing always sounds like the blues. When the sun is shining, it helps to ease the pain, but when it clouds over, I remember you again. Hold off, big black rain cloud, let me finish this row. For the seeds of love that I've sown before have failed to grow. Yes, the seeds of love that I've sown before have failed to grow. Yeah, but if you order enough, Danny will put it on suede. No, we don't have it on vinyl. Maybe we should back off and go back and put it on vinyl. That might be fun. A little drop D there for those people who are playing along at home. But then I'm going to capo it up here. That's going to mess you all up and put you into a drop D flat. But anyways, we got Stan's picks coming up. I just thought I'd do something here. So we've got our good friend Stan McRae down East Ontario shares with us amazing photographs every week. If you're new to the show and you haven't seen Stan's pics, you're in for a real treat. But anyways, without further ado, I'm going to pop up Stan's pics. Here you go. Oh, Stan. Beautiful, Stan. Thanks so much for those pictures, as always. This actually next song I'm going to do here. I'm going to stop there because I was sort of just goofing around there, and always throws me off when I goof around and I try to actually play a real song. And this is one actually that the executive producer, my lovely wife Carol, pointed out when I was talking about January songs. It's called January in a Halifax Airport Lounge. And I should have a contest who wrote this song, who performed it. Because you'll recognize the song, I think, but you might not recognize the title, because I thought, oh yeah, that song. And we listened to the whole album, which I think was 1975. The album this song was out, and it's a fantastic album, so I'll give it a listen. I'll tell you what it is after, but maybe see who can guess it first. And you're certainly not going to guess it from my guitar playing, but... Distant times in distant land, worthless money changing hand, changing them to what, I wonder, as the dust, the jet plane thunder carries every feeling into gloom. I miss you like the flowers in bloom. There's a crisis in the outer world. In the sky the smoke trails curl. Some Winnipeg boys are Cyprus bound. I hope they live to touch home ground. Hope we live to touch just once more. I need you like the river needs the shore. In life so delicate and strange, understanding seldom comes in rain. We stumbled through old familiar scenes, never thinking what it means. In this cluttered landscape to be loved, I need you like I need the stars above. I don't know if anybody guessed that or not, but that's the great and much greater guitar player than I am, that's for sure. Amazing fingerstyle guitarist, Bruce Cockburn. We've never seen Bruce on the show. We've played some Bruce Cockburn music before. We did see a song, Waxy, actually. Played Bruce Cockburn's guitar on the show once. if you remember that. There was one of the Waxy tunes. He had a guitar that once went on tour with Bruce Cockburn, so we may have seen a guitar that Bruce Cockburn played on the show, but we haven't actually seen Bruce Cockburn yet. Maybe we'll have him as a guest sometime. But anyways, let's send it back out to the Beatles tribute room to the not so great but lesser known folk singer Rob Dylan. How does it feel? Well, hey everybody, it's Rob Dylan here. Good to see you on this Tuesday night. You know, playing some music for you. Second show of 2023 and January hymns and all that. And well, I was thinking that January hymn that Willie did a little while back there in the start of the show. I don't think Willie's got it quite right. I think it's a more Dylan-esque type song. So I'm gonna do the version that I think is the way it's supposed to sound, the January hymn song by the Decemberists, done sort of in a Bob Dylan style. On a winter Sunday I go to clear away the snow and green the ground below. April and ocean away. Is this a better way to spend the day? Keeping the winter at bay. What were the words I meant to say before you left? When I could see your breath lead where you were going to. Maybe I should just let it be. Maybe it'll all come back to me. Sing, oh, January, oh. How I lived a childhood in snow and all my teens in tow, stuffed in strata of clothes. Pale winter days after dark, wandering the grey Memorial Park, a fleeting beating of hearts. What were the words I meant to say before she left? When I could see her breath lead where she was going to. Maybe I should just let it be. Maybe it'll all come back to me. Sing, oh, January, oh. Well, thanks for that, Rob Dylan. Another version of that song. I don't think that's exactly how it goes either. So, but it was a nice sort of Dylan-esque version. Oh, I like that. That was good. Thank you. I got another song. I have another song that makes reference to snow and things. A lot of snow references in my songs. I guess maybe growing up in Canada. Remember back when we were kids in Long Sault, going through the winters and the banks on the side of the roads and around school. Boy, got a lot of fun out of those snow banks, but don't see those as much as we used to. Missing the snow. This one's called What Lies Below. Papers keep piling up on the step outside my door. The stories I'm reading, I don't need them anymore. The winters are warming and I'm missing the snow. To cover up, to cover up, to cover up what lies below. And there's a darkness and it's creeping across the land. The television brings scenes of man killing man. Kids walking in schools carrying a gun. I look out my window and I wonder if I should run. If I should run, if I should run, if I should run from what lies below. From what lies below. Faith in your family than those who went on before. They went looking for freedom and they landed on this shore. I think they found the last place in the world that a man could run to get away, to get away, to get away from what lies below. I wanna get away, I wanna get away, I wanna get away from what lies below. 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 Fargo was a great movie. One of my favorite movies. Great TV series, too. Or series, whatever. You don't call them TV series anymore. Great series. Hey, Lee, good to see you checking in. Go Bills. Anyways, let's send it back out to the Beatles tribute room. And I believe, no, it's not the Beatles tribute. We're going all the way out to Dublin, Ontario to catch up with our good friend, that Irish fella, Robbie O'Spoon. Out there in internet lands, Robbie O'Spoon here in Dublin, Ontario's having a grand old time, swilling the pigs and eating me potatoes and drinking me Guinness, Don't make any New Year's resolutions, don't believe in them. My old granny used to say, you gotta wear the boots that you got, so I just, I try to be the best person I can, just the way I am. That's the best you can do, I guess, is, just try to love yourself and love everybody else around you, I guess, is the best thing to do, and, drink a little Guinness, eat a few potatoes, and, look after your swine, so... Anyways, this is I'm gonna do that January hymn song that everybody's talking about. That I thought there's a version. I believe there's an Irish version of it. It used to be an old swine swilling song, I believe, that my grandfather used to sing to me when we were out swilling the pigs. but little different words this January hymn, but I'm going to give you kind of the Irish version here, so I hope you like it. On a winter Sunday I go to clear away the snow and green the ground below. April Island ocean away, is this the better way to spend the day, or keeping the winter at bay? What were the words I meant to say before you left, when I could see your breath lead where you were going to? Maybe I should just let it be, and maybe it'll come back to me. Sing, oh, January, oh. How I lived a childhood in snow, and all my teens in tow, stuffed in strata of clothes. Pale the winter's days after dark, wandering the grey Memorial Park, a fleeting beating of hearts. What were the words I meant to say before she left, when I could see her breath lead where she was going to? Maybe I should just let it be, and maybe it'll come back to me. Sing, oh, January, oh. Well, thank you so much for that, Robbie. That I don't think it's an Irish song, but that was a lovely, lovely version of it. A lovely, sweet Irish version of it. The January hymn. But anyways, thanks everybody who's watching. I see there's a good crowd out there, but nice to see you in here on a cold January evening, coming in for a little musical warmth. And been playing some of the songs I've been playing, been a little depressing, so I'm going to kick it up a bit. Not kick it up, but lighten it up a bit here with a Chris Stapleton song called Joy of My Life. It's a beautiful little love song. Tiptoed in the room, I know you gotta have your rest. She says, come lay beside me, I've been waiting since you left. She's sweet to me, must be the luckiest man alive. Did I tell you, baby, you are the joy of my life? The first time that I saw you, you took my breath away. might not get to heaven, but I walked with the angels that day. She takes me by the hand, I am the luckiest man alive. Did I tell you, baby, you are the joy of my life? Some may have the riches, some may have their worldly things. As long as I have you, I'll treasure each and every day. Just take me by the hand, I am the luckiest man alive. Did I tell you, baby, you are the joy of my life? Did I tell you, baby, you are the joy of my life? Chris Stapleton song. What a great songwriter, singer-songwriter he is. If you love Chris Stapleton, I always say to people, if you love Chris Stapleton, go back and check out the Steel Drivers. That was the bluegrass band he played in before he hit Nashville and made it big in the country scene. And it's a fantastic band, especially if you like bluegrass. And I know Ron and Kapuskasey is a big bluegrass fella, as are other folks there. Thanks for the kind words. I'm going to send it back to the Beatles tribute room, and I think we have Neil and perhaps his sidekick is there. Hi everybody, it's Neil Old here. Good to see you on this second Tuesday Live of 2023. Hope you're having a good year so far. And wow, look who joined me tonight. Yeah, that's right. We got Lazy Horse in the house, or at least hanging his head in through the window. And, we're thinking about what song we're going to do. And we thought, well, that January Hymn song, I don't think any of those other fellas did it quite right. It's more of a rockin' tune, I think. So I'm going to get Lazy Horse kick it off here. We're going to rock it out a little bit of January Hymn, rock and roll style. Sunday I go to clear away the snow and green the ground below. April all in ocean away. Is this the better way to spend the day? I'm keeping the winter at bay. I meant to say before you left, when I could see your breath leave where you were going to. Maybe I should just let it be. Maybe it'll all come back to me. Sing, oh, childhood in snow, and all my teens in tow, stuffed in strata clothes. Till the winter's days after dark, wander in the gray Memorial Park, fleeting beating of hearts. What were the words I meant to say before she left, when I could see her breath lead where she was going to? Maybe I should just let it be, and maybe it'll all come back to me. Sing, oh, Janu, oh, Janu, oh, January, oh. Well, thank you, Neil and Lazy, for that kind of rockin' version of a January hymn. I always tell Neil, I said, don't give Lazy his oats until after the show, because then he starts eating them and then it just throws everything off there. But anyways, sorry for that little extended Lazy eating his oats thing there. But we've got coming next, we've got our featured guest here tonight, the great Alfie Smith. Fantastic blues player. If you haven't seen Alfie play on the show before, you're in for a real treat. And I'd certainly encourage you to go check out his YouTube channel. Just go search for Alfie Smith, or you can find the link on our featured artist page at tuesdaylive.ca. Alfie is a fantastic blues guitarist and singer, and also writes a few songs as well. And he plays a lot of different guitars, electric and acoustic, and just a fantastic style slide guitar. It's amazing. And he lives over in the Hamilton area and certainly tours around this area, Hamilton up through southern Ontario. And we generally try to post his shows on our Facebook page, but check him out. He's a fantastic blues guitarist. And here's a little taste of him right now. This is like kind of a raunchy little gospel tune he threw together.
John the Revelator, wrote the book of the 7 seas.
Thanks so much for sharing that with us, Alfie. The fantastic sound. I just love the tone that Alfie just gets out of those guitars. Fantastic work. Appreciate seeing Alfie. Check him out. Check out his YouTube channel. Check out one of his live shows if you have a chance. Always amazing to have Alfie on the show, and it would be great to see live as well. Well, that brings us sort of the end of the show. So thanks to Alfie for appearing on the show tonight, and Stan McRae, as always, for his fantastic pictures. Great set of owls and other things tonight. I always appreciate those, Stan, and sharing those with us every week. And also Rob Dylan, Neil Old and Lazy Horse, Robbie O'Spoon, and of course Cousin Willie for sharing their music, their January hymn tune. And of course my executive producer here, Carol, for her recommendations and support and everything she does for the show. The talented Tuesday Live animation department who pull together all our animations. And I appreciate everyone who watches the show, comments, shares, likes, loves, contributes to our virtual tip jar, or being a patron of the show too. We have a number of folks who provide regular support for the show, which we greatly appreciate. Really helps us sort of keep the lights on here and keep things rolling. It'd be great to see you after the show. We always have a virtual after party on Zoom. Always lots of fun. Not a huge crowd there, but nice little group of folks chatting about a variety of subjects, including the show. And if you're watching for the first time, be sure to join our community at tuesdaylive.ca. You can sign up there and get a free download of the Speed River Valley Mountain Boys Minivan Man CD. But anyways, I'm hoping you enjoyed the show, our January hymns. And we had a lot of that January hymn song, so I thought what I'd maybe try to finish off with is actually how that song kind of sort of goes, I think. Yeah, beware the Kraken, Danny. You're right, especially if you're a Montreal Canadian. I saw something else about the Kraken just recently. What was that? But anyways, let's see if I can get this song right this time. Last time I had... I think I've got it now. But anyways, thanks so much for watching. Come to the after party if you can. If you can't, we'll see you next week. If you have any requests for songs, I've got some requests piling up. I know some folks out there say, gee, Rob, I gave you a request a long time ago. I haven't heard it yet. I've got listed written down somewhere, and I'm working on them, and we'll have some shortly as well. So anyways, this is January hymn, the way, I think, a little closer to the way the Decemberists do it as opposed to how the previous four fellas did it. On a winter Sunday I go to clear away the snow and green the ground below. April all an ocean away. Is this the better way to spend the day? Keeping the winter at bay. What were the words I meant to say before you left? When I could see your breath lead where you were going to. Oh, maybe I should just let it be, and maybe it will all come back to me. Sing, oh, January, oh. How I lived a childhood in snow, and all my teens in tow, stuffed in strata of clothes. Pale the winter's days after dark, wander in the gray memorial park, a fleeting beating of hearts. What were the words I meant to say before she left? When I could see her breath lead where she was going to. Or maybe I should just let it be, and maybe it will all come back to me. Sing, oh, Janu, oh, January, oh. Thanks for watching. See you next week or in a few minutes.